At the start of each season, I try to go over some of the new weapons and the new perks and try to give you an idea of some good combinations that I think are possibly worth going after. Now, at this point, we don't know what the new dungeon's weapons are, so I might make a separate video on that. But today, I'm going to go quickly over a few weapons. There's a little bit more than a few, there's maybe about 20 here, but I don't want you to get baited. There's so many people that say, oh, you gotta get this weapon, you gotta get these perks. It really doesn't matter. Most content in the game, it doesn't matter what weapon or what perks you're using. Really, there's a variety of things that can work, but I really want to show you pretty quickly the things that you really don't gotta care about, and maybe some things that are pretty neat. So hopefully you enjoy the video. So Gonora's axe is an Iron Banner shotgun that's going to be coming back this season. Iron Banner's not going to be launching until January 3rd. But this is a pretty crazy shotgun. It's got the highest stats for a slug, and it can get opening shot and threat detector, which is pretty crazy. And you can see already right here from light.gg that, yeah, you can get your handling really high. You can get your range up to, you want it to get it to about 75, so the opening shot gives it 25 and puts you at 100. And yeah, that's pretty crazy. Accurize, and you don't even have a masterwork selected here. You could seriously go to 90 handling with your masterwork here. This will be really crazy. This will be better than Sojourner's Tale, I believe. So that's pretty neat. Otherwise, I mean, it has Volt Shot for PvE stuff. If you really want to get into that, you can also do stuff with Hipfire Grip opening shot if you want to do that. This is also the first shotgun to get Slick Draw, which could be interesting. It does decrease target acquisition, but maybe that and opening shot kind of cancel each other out and just give you an insane handling shotgun, and you don't have to use quick charge or anything. Next is Exalted Truth. It's going to be the Trials hand cannon. It's got a few decent perks on it. This is also the first hand cannon to get Slick Draw on it. Another interesting thing, you know, we'll see if people are interested in that. You could also do Slick Draw and Gut Shot combination if you really want to have no aim assist. We'll see if anybody's brave enough to try that. But otherwise, this has the classic combination of Eye of the Storm and Rangefinder. Personally, this is what I would go for if I was going to use this. I like high stability because it reduces flinch, but it also makes the hand cannon feel better with its shots as you're shooting it. Keeps your accuracy cone tighter for those second, third, fourth shots possibly. And the steady rounds gives it a little bit more airborne effectiveness. You'll see that'll go up to 29. And yeah, this is just what I would go for. It's got kill clip on it, sure. Hung Jury is back. Now, the thing to really note about this is it's got an origin trait. Now, it's got the Amlan Fluid Dynamics, which is probably the best thing about this thing coming back, because really, nothing else is that interesting. It's got Firefly still. It's got Boxed Breathing, but Bungie just recently nerfed that so that it doesn't increase its time to kill in PvP without, you know, having to get additional damage buffs. Yeah, it's got Explosive Payload. They've got these this new perk here, Offhand Strike, to get increased hipfire accuracy. If you want to do that, sure. But overall, it's kind of nothing crazy here. If you don't have a scout you already love for PvE, maybe you want to pick this up. Firefly or Explosive Payload. It's fine. Nothing crazy, you don't really got to care. The Rose Hand Cannon from the competitive playlist. This has basically got only good perks on it. Really, whatever you want to do, whatever you get on this, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Instead of an origin trait, they've got grips over here. Really, I think that Smooth Grip, Polymer Grip, and Heavy Grip are probably going to be the best ones. Combat Grip isn't really going to matter because your recoil's already at 95. Textured Grip, minusing stability to get extra handling. I mean, you really want stability on your hand cannons these days. So, and it's only 5 more handling, where if you could just do Polymer Grip and you're not minusing stability. The reason I say that Heavy Grip could be good, minusing handling, is because you could choose Quick Draw, and then that kind of negates the downside of Heavy Grip. But I really enjoy Explosive Payload on hand cannons, and I actually really do enjoy Slide Shot on hand cannons. And Slide Shot also gives range and stability. And so as you see with the build that I've set up here, getting 82 stability is so sick in my opinion. And obviously Slide Shot will boost that even past that if I really want. And I could move this stability masterwork to a range masterwork really, or handling. Any of these three are going to be great. Small bore, some extra airborne effectiveness with steady rounds. And then you can see with an Icarus script, this gets up to 42 airborne effectiveness, which is pretty crazy. And with the seasonal mod giving you another 15 airborne effectiveness, you're going to get up to 57. Just without any armor pieces or anything, you're going to be pretty accurate in there. I think this is great. But yeah, like I said, choose whatever perks you want. This is going to be good. It's going to be a really good hand cannon. All right, this Jarakaraka. It's a rapid fire scout in the top slot. It's whatever. It's if you like these guns, you like them. You'll have fun. It's got golden tricorn and kill clip on it. Those are good for whatever activity you're playing. A rapid hit, good as well. Nothing else really matters on this. It's fine. You can care about it. You cannot. Your life will move on just fine. Cold Front is back for the Dawning. What's crazy about this time is you can go for the max range aggressive frame that used to only be able to be on the Borrowed Time Gambit SMG. Also, excuse me, I am still sick, so if I sound annoying, I apologize. Rangefinder, tap the trigger, accurize rounds, full bore. You can get this huge 75 range with the even more with the rangefinder. That's probably pretty cool. Probably going to be pretty good. You can also do the crazy stuff with Slick Draw if you really want. It's got the Slick Draw gut shot combo as well, kind of funny. One more interesting thing on this is it's got Cascade Point, which is a new perk where rapid hits with another weapon or final blows with another weapon increase this weapon's rate of fire for a short duration. That could be interesting. We'll see. Otherwise, I mean, it's got, for PvE, you've got Frenzy and Unrelenting combo. Kind of fun. It's got One for All as well as Stats for All. That's all right. You can care about it or you cannot. If you don't have a SMG you love in the top slot, there you go. Kilos hand cannon, it's back, and you really don't gotta care about it. Nothing like the 180s, unfortunately, for PvP and PvE, they're kind of whatever, and there's nothing in these perks that are really gonna accelerate it in a way that's just gonna make you be like, wow, I love shooting this gun. So, I mean, really, if you really, really, really have to, you're probably gonna want to use like Frenzy and, I don't know, Subsistence. I don't even, yeah, let's move on. When it goes back, the really only neat thing about this is it's got chain reaction in the left. So you can, and full court's back. So you can chain reaction in the left and you can full court on the right, or explosive payload, Frenzy, tricorn even. And the new Cascade Point, we'll see how fast that makes this shoot. That's pretty fun. I think chain reaction in the left in this is cool. But the sad thing is, one of the cool things about Wendigo in the past is it had blinding grenades. And it does not have blinding grenades, man. This would actually be really crazy if it had blinding grenades in the left and chain reaction and something else, man. It would be pretty wild. But I mean, it's still pretty cool with the chain reaction on the left. This is what I would go for. Quick launch or smart drift or linear compensator are great. You can really do whatever grenades you want. Spike is pretty popular. Reload masterwork. Yeah, sure. It's a grenade launcher. It's pretty cool. For the Trials machine gun, you can get subsistence and killing tally. Pretty cool for PvE. It's neat. You'll want arrowhead break. You want tactical mag for PvE at least. It's also got Suro synergy, which is really great wherever you are in the game. It's got incandescent if you care about incandescent. For PvP, you'll probably want killing tally and killing wind or dynamic sway reduction. Otherwise, subsistence killing tally is going to be the way to go. And also, as usual, barrels and mags, y'all can choose whatever you want, whatever you feel like is best for you. I think arrowhead break is going to be a great choice. The Zephyr sword is back for the Dawning. And the thing that set this apart last year was it having cold steel, powered hits, apply slow stacks. That's pretty cool. You can combo with Duelist Trance to be able to get your sword charged faster so that you can do another powered hit and, freeze things again. That's cool. If you care, you care. You don't really gotta care. There's so many good swords that all have the great combos. Like always, you can also do Surrounded and Relentless Strikes if you want DPS stuff. Chain Reaction is in here. Really, whatever is going to be fine for you if you really want to care about a Stasis Sword. Blowout is the Crucible weapon for the season, so it's got a million perks. Really nothing you got to care about. It's kind of cool that it has Danger Zone in the left, so you could really, like, Danger Zone in the left, Cluster Bombs on the right. You could really do just about whatever in the right. Like, just about everything's good except maybe multi-kill clip, which is really weird. But maybe somebody makes that work. I don't know. And yeah, Danger Zone on the left is probably the coolest, newest thing in here. That's it. Care about it or don't. We got a new Hawk 360 high impact auto rifle in the top slot. The coolest thing about this is it's got this new target lock perk over here where being on target increases your damage. So it's kind of like the Darcy effect. You stay on your target and it increases damage over time. It also has Cascade Point, so dealing rapid hits or final blows with other weapons increases this weapon's rate of fire. Kind of weird, kind of interesting. But it's also got Kill Clip here, so I think you're probably going to be choosing Kill Clip and Target Lock in the right column and Dynamic Sway in the left. Really choose whatever you want in the others. It's probably going to be pretty fun. We've got a high impact frame kinetic fusion rifle. It's stasis, so it's in the top slot. It's got Chill Clip, but the thing is, all the other stasis fusion rifles have Chill Clip too, and you know what? They charge a lot faster, and you need to get 2 hits of this off in order for it to freeze targets. So it's really just like the worst one. In my opinion, you really don't got to care that this exists. It does have reconstruction in the left, which is kind of neat. It'll make it so you can just keep chill clipping things, but you'll be clipping them slower. So I really don't think you got to care about it. Disparity is a stasis pulse rifle in the top. It's an aggressive burst. This is the first time an aggressive burst has Desperado. It'll be interesting to see how that feels, but it's also got Kill Clip. And you also have the rapid hit combo. I think these are going to be fun combos to use. Headseeker also got a buff recently, so you could choose Headseeker. Otherwise, for PvE stuff, One for All is going to be an awesome choice. Rapid Hit's going to be an awesome choice. You could do Headstone if you really care, but otherwise, I mean, it's the classics. You're going to know what you want on this gun. Stay Frosty is a Dawning pulse rifle. It's going to be lightweight with stasis flavor in the top. Nothing really super insane here. It's got a Kill Clip. It's got Headseeker, which got a buff. It's got Golden Tricorn. In the left slots, nothing really crazy for PvE. Encore, I guess, Encore's going to be the one moving target. That's it. It's got Omlon Fluid Dynamics, which is a great perk. Arrowhead Break, put it on, and you'll be pretty set. Prolonged Engagement is the Vanguard weapon this season. It's a lightweight frame SMG in the top. Guess what? It's also stasis flavored. We are in the season of stasis flavored weapons. This weapon, you can consider it the stasis funnel web. But what's really cool in my opinion here is you can get Eye of the Storm in the left. So for PvP, you can get the full bore, Ricochet, Eye of the Storm, Rangefinder, Range Masterwork. That's going to be pretty sick. The downside here is the chances of you getting this combo is going to be trash. Because, Funnel Web, it only had 6 or 7 in each combo. You got 12 now, so rest in peace. If you get this combo, wow, tag me. Take a screenshot and tag me somewhere. Twitter, on a YouTube comment. Wow, I will be jealous. The only other interesting thing here, you got Target Lock in the right. Pretty cool. For PvE, you can do the Subsistence One for All combo, which is probably what I would recommend. Put Flared Bagwell in your mags, and that'll be a sick SMG for PvE. The rangefinder Eye of the Storm and One for All Subsistence is going to be it. Target lock is neat. That's it. Dark Decider is an Iron Banner 720 auto rifle. There's nothing for PvP. It's going to be okay. You can get rangefinder dynamic sway if you really care. You're going to want arrowhead break no matter what. For PvE, it's got subsistence volt shot, which I think is going to be pretty cool. And it's also got Vice Stinger. So that's going to be probably the way to go. And that's it. Tripwire Canary is a lightweight bow. It's got Frenzy and it's got Dragonfly in the left. I think this combo is going to be the most fun, the most interesting. Dragonfly being in the left always makes me happy because it's a perk I kind of want, but usually it's not something I want over something else in the right column. So I always love when Bungie puts it in the left. Other than that, you can do Harmony. Any of these other ones are okay as well. They're all pretty good. I'm a big fan of Frenzy, especially in PvE. So that's what I'm going to go for. It's also got a Slick Draw for a bow. Kind of cool. That's all I got to say on this one. Aikilos Shotgun. Nothing really exciting here. Nothing that makes you be like, wow, I'm so excited to go get this weapon. For PvP, rapid fire frames are actually pretty good. Shotguns now, they're actually better than lightweights now, which is kind of weird. But you can check out Yurda's shotgun video if you want to see more about that. This has got incandescent on it. That's probably about the only real neat thing here. Cascade Point, will be interesting to see how much faster this can fire. Like, let's check it out, see what that's like. Otherwise, it's just a shotgun that's got shotgun perks, you know. Maybe you care about it, maybe you don't. Nothing crazy. We got a world drop sidearm here. It's a rapid fire. If you care, you care. Threat detector and kill clip's probably going to be about the best thing you got here. For PvE, Golden Tricorn will be slightly better. Golden Tricorn is actually pretty good either way, wherever you're playing in the game. The rest of these perks are pretty okay. Nothing really special to point out here. The Aikilos Sniper Rifle. Nothing new here either. I mean, they've got new stuff here, but nothing to really care about. I've got a 4 times the charm and high impact reserves one from last time. The origin trait is nothing really insane that's going to make me need to care about grinding for this at all. If you don't have one and you want one, 4 times the charm and high impact reserves is going to be the best thing you can do here. You could argue Focus Fury in the right, but that's about it. Incandescent's not really going to work that well because this is a rapid fire. And sometimes your one shot doesn't kill something, so you're going to be shooting twice to kill something to spread Scorch, and it's just not going to be good. Unfortunate. Fire and Forget. It is a stasis heavy linear fusion rifle. It's the aggressive frame kind, so it shoots a 3-round burst. This is pretty cool because this has Vice Stinger, and since it's a 3-round burst, it's going to proc Vice Stinger a lot more often than the Reed's Regret was, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't have triple tap or 4 times in the left, but it does have Field Prep, which is, in my opinion, a really strong perk. You just gotta crouch to get that insane reload speed buff. Plus, it also gives you more ammo reserves, and it's got Frenzy in the right, which I really like Frenzy. So, high reload speed. Your reload speed is gonna be maxed with this combo. The rest of the things really don't matter, in my opinion. Vorpal's fine as chill clip. That's kind of interesting with the 3-round burst. We'll see what that looks like, but otherwise, I think Frenzy Field Prep's going to be it. Avalanche, another dawning weapon. It's a machine gun. It's coming back for the 3rd, 4th time. Who knows? It's got Cascade Point and Target Lock as new options on the right, as well as Incandescent. If you care about any of those, that'll be pretty neat. For PvE or PvP, auto-loading or dynamic sway is probably going to be pretty common. It's got Adrenaline and Swash in the right. Really, any of these perks in the right are going to be good. And really, any of these perks in the left are going to be good. It's going to be pretty good. The Trusty Scout Rifle, you're going to want Arrowhead Break, probably Tactical Mag or Flared Mag. Well, those are going to be the best PvE things almost all the time, just so you know, for like any weapon. Reconstruction, getting that double ammo capacity is sick. And in the right, like really any of this stuff is going to be cool. Probably high impact reserves or opening shot being the least exciting. But redirection, incandescent, focus fury, any that's going to be really cool, I think. With heritage, you're going to be able to get to 98 range. And you can have so much incredible handling with threat detector. And if you put quick charge on, moving target for more aim assist, that's going to be pretty good. You can also do some silly stuff with hip fire grip and the new offhand strike, making hip fire more accurate as well after getting some kills. You can also slide shot snapshot. You can reconstruction focus fury, reconstruction recombination. Basically just about everything's going to be good here. You can also do Demolitionist in the left with Recombination on the right, which Recombination says elemental final blows increase the damage. And because Demolitionist gives you 20% grenade energy on a kill, that'll get you more grenades to throw. You throw the grenades, they kill things, that's elemental final blows. They make your shotgun do more damage. That's kind of cool. Succession, sniper rifle. It's kind of got the same thing going on. You can do the demo recombination as well. But here you can do firing line now. Before it only had Vorpal. Vorpal's great. It's still here. Firing line does a bit more damage, only on precision hits though, and only if you've got 2 teammates near you. But that's going to be probably about the best sniper rifle in the top slot, I think, with reconstruction. And yeah, put tac mag, get that mag up, and reload speed, and arrowhead break for handling and max recoil direction. It's personally what I would do. It's going to be a really good sniper. Posterity is a 180 hand cannon. But what's really neat here is with fluted barrel, flared magwell, handling masterwork, you're going to have a lot of stats on this gun, and it's going to really make it feel pretty good handling-wise. And then it's got Volt Shot in the left and Rampage in the right. And Volt Shot's going to trigger Rampage, and it's going to be a really good feeling hand cannon, I think, for a lot of areas in the game. Maybe in the most extreme end game, it won't do that well, but I think it's going to be a fun hand cannon. There's these perks are pretty fun as well. Nothing crazy other than I think that really Rampage Volt Shot's going to be the most fun perk combo. The Bequest Sword. It's actually pretty cool. You can do Wellspring and Demolitionist combination to just get lots of ability energy on kills with this. If you're going to do that, I would do Enduring Blade to get more ammo capacity. And just Swordmaster's Guard is usually the guard that you want on basically every sword. Other than that, it's got the same standard boring sword combos. You could Relentless Strike Surrounded. You could Unrelenting Surrounded, Chain Reaction, One for All, whatever. I think the most unique thing here is Wellspring Demolitionist. And for the last but not least, Commemoration. Really awesome feeling machine gun. It feels great. And you can also get subsistence killing tally on this, which is going to be really insane, I think. Combined with the fact that it has a pretty great recoil direction, so you could do arrowhead break or not, but fluted barrel will be really nice too. And you could do reload speed if you want to. Flared magwell, any of these, any mags, any barrels, they're going to be fine. But killing tally on the left, or a killing tally on the right, subsistence on the left. You could reconstruction on the left too if you really want to just have an insane mag size and then just killing tally like crazy. Either way, it's going to be great. Something to mention as well is it's got Dragonfly on the left, which is really cool too. So, man, really just about everything is great. Yeah, everything's great in both these columns. Even adaptive munitions in the left, pretty cool. I really just don't like well-rounded. If you get well-rounded, I feel that's unfortunate. I don't know. Maybe you like well-rounded, but you know what? Well-rounded might not be terrible with this gun because with the Bray inheritance, dealing damage regenerates a small amount of ability energy. If you're dealing so much damage and then maybe you get a throw-in ability and you get more stats, but unfortunately, I mean, it's just handling range and stability. Nothing that really matters too much for this. So pretty cool weapon, I think. And that's about it. I really wish that I was able to make this video shorter for you, but if you really watched all the way to the end, I appreciate you so much. If any of these weapons are exciting you, let me know which ones you're going to go for, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.